Let's start with the Bible verse of the day. But you, take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. 2 Chronicles 15:7, ESV. But you, take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. No risk, no rewards. Big risk, big rewards. Do not say no risk, no rewards. Say big risk, big rewards. In life, we get to pick between being an optimist or a pessimist. What are you?
Optimist.
Okay, so you're an optimist, right? I'm going to read a thing from Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is the movie guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Right? When Tyler Perry said, they want you to do good until you're doing better than them, that's when the jealousy begins. I felt that. There are people ready to sink your boat. Who is your boat? Who is in your boat? They even wrote it wrong. Who is your boat? There are people ready to sink your boat. That's why I live by the saying, tell me who you're with, and I'm going to tell you where you're heading and who you are. Be, do, have. To me, it's extremely important to make sure my circle is A+. You got me? Because the thing is, most people, they just want to use you. That's why, for somebody to sit with me, if they're not paying a consultation, $5,000, I'm not doing it with them.
I hear you.
I'm not doing it with them. To sit with me, first you become valuable, then you become scarce. You get me? I could literally change, transform. I'm in the transformation business, not the transaction business. There's a difference between, doing transactions and doing transformations, right? It's not what you're getting, it's what you're becoming. And what you become, automatically you're gonna be able to get everything and anything you ever dreamed of. Because I'm helping people in the number one thing, their dream business. Take a lot of risks. Your dream business, the letter I have there.
Yeah.
Right? Because remember, he who works all day has no time to make money. So there's a lot of people, working right now on a job they hate, on a job, just over broke, right? When they could actually, literally do what they love. You get me? And you will never be free unless you become a business owner.
Yeah.
That's why I just want people around me to be business owners. Minimum.
I was going to say something. This weekend, I was actually thinking about what do I want to do when I'm old? Because I don't want to get out the game. I don't want to be doing a crazy job. And I really think about at my age and having experience, I want to kind of help the youth. I want to somehow influence and, kind of show different things that people can do so that they can improve their lives. And I started reading this book called The Fast Lane Millionaire. He talks about one of the best things you can do that does create a lot of value is a podcast. And it made me think, that's crazy, man. This podcast could actually help people.
Yes.
And it's just, I know I'm a little slow, but you know what? I tend to think that there's a lot of things that people can do. And as long as they have the good intention and they put the action into work, there's a lot of impact that they can make. And, I'm very happy that we were able to, be on the podcast and talk about different things that can, help people and people can utilize as well. So I do appreciate that, that kind of don't have a job, in other words, but do what you want to do is in terms of your passion, things of that nature.
You see now why I want to record everything. Was not record is not remember.
Yep.
Yep. Because the thing is, if people right now, let me just basically, I upload it to Instagram. I'm live right now. Let me say it right now. I'm live right now, CMR Podcast. If you guys want to watch what I'm talking about, just simply talking anything that is in my mind. I'm here right now with Esteban, right? We just chopping it up, and I'm going to sit with a few different people. Tune in. Making a long story short, bro. Our podcast right now, literally, to me, is priceless. Because since a little kid, people used to say I talk a lot. And you want to hear the funny thing?
Yeah, what's up?
Communication literally is there's 4 levels of value creation. Remember, I operate from the highest value, which is my imagination. That's why I consider myself a visionary, right?
Okay.
I'm always the CVO, Chief Vision Officer. I never want to be the CEO. For what? Chief Execution. That execution is for other people. I already went through the stairs. I can now bring you in the elevator, right? So as a visionary, like in the Bible says, people perish because of lack of vision.
Lack of vision.
Right? Proverbs 29:18. The next level is communication. The minute a man or a woman opens their mouth, they reveal to the world who they are. Right?
Yeah.
Be, do, have. Ser, hacer, tener. So communication, just like the Bible, people perish because of lack of knowledge. Right? The minute you educate yourself, you start reading, you start nourishing your mind with the right books, you know, the right mentors, the right coaches, right? You're gonna start shifting the way you think, your mindset. Because our software is our mind. Our hardware is our body.
Yeah.
Why are we not taking care of our hardware and our softwares? Why are we not updating it daily? Warren Buffett says he reads for 2 to 4 hours per day. Still to today. Because if you work hard on yourself, you're gonna make a fortune.
Yeah.
I don't gotta say, oh, if you work hard on the job, you're gonna make a living. I don't want to make a living. So I just focus on what I want. If I work hard on myself, I'm always make a fortune. Because I'm going to be lethal mentally. You got me?
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to solve problems. You got me? When people got a problem, I'm going to have the solution for it.
Yeah. And you know what? You know, obviously, since we started, I've been on a transformation journey. What I've been realizing a lot is that it comes to those moments. Like, for instance, over the weekend, somebody told me, yeah, why don't you just eat this food? And it's like sugary food, it's like fattening food, whatever. And they were going to give me an ice cream. And it was one of those Luigi ice creams that I love. I just love those Luigi ice creams. And I was like, no.
So you beat your willpower.
No.
My respect.
And I felt like my mindset shifted. So I think it's those little wins.
But you see, you're still around the wrong people, straight up. Elevation requires separation. For people to go up in levels in life, you gotta literally, if you wanna be an eagle, you gotta be flying with eagles. You can't be around chickens. So it's not that I tell people, hey, you know, stop loving people.
Yeah.
But you gotta literally, you can love people from afar.
I hear you,
From far. There's a lot of people that I love from far. Because they're stuck into their ways, fixed mindset, they don't wanna grow. And if you're not growing, you're dying. You got me? Most people are dying. That's why there's so many people depressed, anxious, stressed. Do I look like I'm depressed? Do I look like I'm anxious?
Nah, man.
Do I look like I'm stressed?
I would say the only thing
I'm the fucking pressure, bro.
the only thing I ever try to figure out is how do you hone your energy all the time? Because it's never like you're middle. It's never like you're low. It's always, dude, you're just...
Bro,
you bring
energy's
that energy.
everything.
Yeah.
Energy's everything. I've told you guys, and I've even sent images, money's energy.
Yeah. I heard something about that low energy never attracts money.
Bro, low
Low
energy doesn't attract not even a significant other.
Amen.
It's not that I'm here seeking attention. So I could care less for attention. Anywhere I go, my aura is so, I bright up dark rooms.
Yeah.
With my light. You got me?
Yeah.
My goal in this earth is to obviously keep doing what God sent me to the world to do, which is serving people at the highest level. How I've been doing it all my life. You got me? But now I want to, public speak. We're going to be doing the Wealth Map Summit.
Amen.
From the podcast, we're heading to public speaking. Because, okay, right now, we're doing it on video here, right? But I see all of us doing it on a stage.
Yeah.
And we're going to create our own platform. Because I'm not going to let nobody limit me. Si se me sale una mala palabra, si I say a curse word, I want to stop cursing. But till I, program my mind, because remember, I'm around too many still just because of basketball. Negative people. Right or wrong?
Yeah,
we play basketball.
Yeah.
We play
some
basketball.
negative people at the courts, yeah.
How many people are negative?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Literally 80-20. More than 80% are negative. You got me straight up. Because most people, I've noticed that losers, they hate losing. That's why they're losing. That's why they stay losing. But winners, we look at our loss like a lesson.
Yeah.
What can we learn from it? How can I make myself better now You got me? Because if you're losing, that means that there's people that are putting in more work than you. They're more dedicated. They're more consistent. They're more disciplined. You want me to continue on? They're more persistent. You got me? You want me to continue?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to continue. I got way too much energy. I noticed that people, even in the court, they're like, yo, this guy's got too much energy. I know they look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
if I'm so crazy, and sorry to interrupt you,
no.
Why is it that even in the courts, I do what's different? Notice, my approach to the game is different.
Yeah. Look, every time we're on opposite teams and someone's guarding you, I always tell them, yo, watch that half-court shot. Same thing with John D. I know he's going to run and shoot. Like, don't give him space. Because that's just tendencies people never do that you guys do different.
Bro, even if they try to stop me, they can't stop me. Yeah. Same way I can't stop others. When you understand nobody could stop you, only yourself, and others cannot stop you, I mean, you cannot stop others unless they stop themselves, that's the day that your life is going to change.
I do start to feel more comfortable at that three-point line. But you're right, it's myself. I do feel that the practice helps out. And, you know, now that I guess I'm hitting more threes and whatnot, it's more about me making sure that I remember how to do it, rinse and repeat. And it's just getting easier. That's what I could tell you, man, for sure.
Now let's talk about income, because income is a result of value creation.
Okay.
Right? Because at the end of the day, life, we got to divide our time between, you know, sleeping, you know, working, and also, you know, just taking care of everything else that comes with life. Right? Am I right, bro?
Amen. Yeah.
Right?
Amen.
So God wants us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. Right? Once again, this author is not paying me to literally promote his book, Business Secrets from the Bible. Right? You're a spiritual person. Amen. Right?
Yeah.
Secret number one, God wants each of us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. Secret number two, an infinite God created us in his image with infinite imagination, potential creative power, and desires. Secret number three, humans alone possess the ability to transform themselves. Secret number four, the universe was created for connection. Secret number five, making money is a spiritual activity. There's a billion other different secrets, right? But look at secret number 8, become a people person. That's why this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Right?
Yeah, it's a great book. Dale Carnegie.
Right?
Yep.
One of the secrets to literally succeeding in life is your network. Because your network is your net worth. That's why I tell people, cut negative people from your life. It's better to be solo, be alone, than being around the wrong crowd, the wrong negative people. Because it does rub off. Notice how the little bad words, they rub off on me. As much as I don't want to say fuck, you got me, in certain bad words, they're going to rub off because I'm still giving an hour of my day to playing basketball, right, around people that literally are most negative. That's why, what few who am I going to do? We're going to do our own courts. Let's do that project.
That's fire. We can start a league, right?
We have the space.
You can start a league.
We could literally do our own course and we could do a league.
Yeah.
Like the big three. We have the space.
That's fire.
You got me?
Yeah, that's fire.
So we get me, you, Jandy, we structure something. You see, I'm here now creating value because income, what? What did I just say?
It's a byproduct of value creation.
Yes. Money is a byproduct of value creation.
Yeah.
So income follows, value creation follows income. We create value, income is going to come. We could monetize even the things we love, bro.
Amen.
Might as well, we play an hour a day of basketball. Let's now sit down and organize a project, you know, where we could organize like something like the big three.
Yeah.
You got me?
We could
we could do 3-on-3 with jerseys, where we could promote businesses, where it could be recorded live.
Amen,
and we could do with the scoreboard, you know, like Ice Cube did it. You got me? But it'll be something selective, only quality people. OQP.
Okay.
Like it has to be like you gotta pay to be inside this organization, inside this network. We're just not gonna let just because you're good or talented doesn't mean that you could be inside this organization. Because everything lands in mindset.
Yeah, that I was thinking of something like that too. You starting a league, you could get businesses to promote their business on the billboards and stuff or whatever. And the last thing is you can even create a basketball with a brand. That'd be fire.
Bro, let's
too,
stop
man.
thinking Let's execute. An idea is just a dream without execution.
Okay.
Dreams don't work unless we work. I want to stop thinking. I'm a thinker. John D. Rockefeller wanted a nation of workers. I'm a thinker, but most like I'm more of a doer.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that I'm gonna just do? You saw you were practicing with this other guy. You saw how you guys were practicing.
Today you're talking about?
Yeah, what's his name? The short guy?
Oh, honestly, he just came in.
short 'cause he's
I was
shorter than
practicing
me.
by myself, but he just came in. He started shooting.
You see, there's people shorter than me. You see?
There is, yeah.
I'm 5'8". He's probably like, well, he's cool.
5'4". He's a cool guy, though.
But he's excellent. I love him.
Yeah, he's a cool
I
guy.
love him. He's fast as hell, too.
Yeah, he's quick,
You see,
man.
the shorter the people are, the faster they are.
Yeah, he's real quick.
You got
man.
me? But making a long story short, our only limitation is the one that we set up on our own minds, right? So to make a long story short, when you're playing ball, you practice first,
Yeah,
right? Have you noticed I don't go practice, I just go play game,
I noticed that, yeah.
right? You and him, you guys were practicing. He's lethal shooting. I played 2 games one-on-one with him, and I dust him. And I'm not here competing with him. Or you got me? Because I tell him, like, yo, you better than me. I really genuinely believe that you, Giandy, him, most of you guys are better than me. But you know where I beat you guys?
Where?
Where I would not give you, Giandy, and any of you guys credit? The mindset. You guys have the talent, but I got the mindset. I take mindset all day. Basketball is 97% mindset. Life, business is 97% mindset. Believe it or not, business is 80-20. 80% psychology, which psychology is mindset.
Yeah.
And 20%
Doing.
systems and process.
System and process.
Automation, delegation.
Okay.
You got me? Notice how I read from the book here, secret number 6. Secret number 6 was, secret number 4, the universe was created for connection.
Connection.
Succeeding in business is all about making connections. Richard Branson says that. That's one of my favorite quotes. So you see, most people don't understand that to make it in business life, you don't got to be the one doing the implementation. You don't got to be the one doing the unification. See, right now, you're organizing your team for business.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're trying to leverage other people's experience. It's not what you know, it's who you know. You see, everything lands in what you know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something on camera.
Go ahead.
You're not leveraging even the weekends, bro. See, to become a businessman, to become the business yourself and have things come to you instead of chasing it to attract things, you literally got to become a person where you're working 24/7. When ideas come, you got to write those ideas come. An idea could come when you're taking a shit. It'll be like that. You could be fucking, sorry for saying it like that, and you could come up with an idea and you got to, hey, babe, hey, hold up. let me write this idea down. I literally,
mid-sex.
In the middle of sex.
Okay.
I'm serious. Whatever you got to do.
I believe you, yeah.
Because you never know when your next hunch of ideas are going to come to you. That's business. Business is a 24/7 spiritual activity. That's why I say business is spiritual, bro. Money is a byproduct of value creation. Simple. The world is heading where?
I mean, it's going crazy, man.
Innovation.
Yeah.
You get me? Where's people's attention at? Social media.
Social media.
So if people's attention are in social media, we got to become creators, not consumers.
Amen.
If you consume, what happens to you?
Dude, it's just a never-ending cycle, man. And I've noticed that.
You're going to be scrolling, cheap dopamine.
Yeah. I tell myself, stop that. That's stupid. And I tell people, stop scrolling. Don't waste time, man. It's just, so I am more conscious about what am I doing with my time. And I take the phone away, man. Because the phone is just such a distraction. Just get to work, do what I was supposed to do, get it done, and I feel good.
Now that you're basically putting first your dream.
Yeah.
Business. Because before you got your dream home, dream car, dream anything, do have. Everybody wants to have the dream car, the dream home. But now you understand it starts with the dream business.
Yeah.
Do we have that clear? But also, you also got to have clarity on what you got to do.
Right.
Right? I'm always giving you clarity on what you got to do. Business is like basketball. The most important skill set in basketball is putting the ball inside the hoop.
Right.
The most important skill set in business is ABCD. Always be closing deals.
Yeah.
Always be closing deals. Right? What type of deals are you closing? Simple. It's not what you know. It's who you know. Because now you're bringing people You're putting people to be the one implementation. So if you got a marketing company, you need editors, a video editor, social media manager, right? You need a project manager, right? You could literally delegate everything A through Z, and you could be the head just now in unification, right? And now you could also step up your game in communication. While you do the podcast 24/7, they're doing in the work. Come on, bro.
Hey, there's challenges.
And now
Yeah.
also, I'm bringing you to imagination.
Yeah.
So now in imagination, now we could get other projects, other business ventures going.
Yeah.
The core, right? So now all we're doing is using our imagination, our vision to create business opportunities. And those lead to real estate opportunities.
Yeah.
Those lead to us building our networks. Because our network is our net worth. And that's how our income is built. We
Yeah.
create business or real estate opportunities that help build our net worth
Yeah.
and income, while everyone else is trained to look for work. I'm not looking for an employees. I'm saying this to the world. I don't need employees. I don't need people to come to me, hey, I have my time and I want to exchange it for money. That's what an employee is.
Right.
I need people that come and understand that as a leader, they want to work with me, not for me. I want people that say, Carlos, I want to work with you, not for you. I don't need that employee mindset. Make sense or it doesn't
That
make
makes sense, yeah. And what I was going to tell you is there's some challenges there. So,
Why is there challenges? Give me the challenges. Because
Well-
the impossible is what I make it possible.
well, I'm not thinking
I
that
love
it's
it.
going to
We're in
be.
video. What
yeah,
are the challenges?
perfect. I'm not thinking that it's going to be a problem. I'm just trying to solve it. So,
I'll give you the solution
I
in
started
2
reaching
seconds,
out.
right in front of cameras.
I started reaching out Facebook, social media, bunch of scammers, bro. So a bunch of people, they do not understand. Like, we need someone in house. The second thing is I'm doing LinkedIn now, so I'm connecting with people with LinkedIn. But my next step is I need to go network with other people, networking groups, and meet people. So
See, what you got to do is you need some HR, some human resource skills. There's
Yeah.
ZipRecruiter.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of things that people put in platforms to try to work, right? But what you could do is do B2B, business to business. There's a lot of people running marketing companies
yeah,
outside that they don't have a physical space, right? Doing it from home.
great idea.
So you could attract those people to do a podcast with them. How can basically their company, in collaboration with our company, with your company,
Right.
could bring value to the world? I gave you just right there, not $1 million solution, a 10, 20, 30, $50 million, $100 million solution.
yeah, that saves me a bunch of
B2B,
time.
simple, B2B. Succeeding
Yeah.
in business is all about making connections. Have you noticed how fast I can speak to?
Of course,
Huh?
yeah. Of course.
That's because I have a lot of information.
yeah.
Or do you see me stuck?
I never seen you
Ask me a
stutter.
question. Ask me anything right now before the next guest comes to sit with me.
So look, my thing would be, I think right now it's the mindset, because I do believe everything we spoke about, it's easy.
Bro, I'm going to tell you what's the issue.
What's the
You're
issue?
moving too slow. I'm saying this right in front of video. You're complicating things. 3 steps. You're going to do what's necessary, what's possible, and the impossible. The necessary, simple. You want to leverage. My favorite word. Leverage is the word that will make you rich. Leverage other people's experiences, other people's efforts, other people's resources. Why go to school 10, 20, 30 years to study marketing when there's people that already did that?
Right.
You could learn from them. You literally, if you surround yourself around 5 marketing genius, you're gonna be number what?
Number 1.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Surround yourself with 5 idiots. What you gonna be?
Number 6.
Simple, bro. So leverage, attract those people. Bring them to your podcast. Business Wisdom 333.
Amen.
I didn't know what 333 means, and it's a God's number.
You like it?
I love it, bro.
I love it,
You got
man.
me?
Yes.
So bring those people, B2B, deal with business people. Because the business people, they're leaders.
Okay.
See, in construction, in real estate, I'm going to give people tips. Instead of you know, focusing on doing small things, first of all, either go big or go home,
Okay.
right? Number 1. And then the next thing, instead of basically you being the one doing the work, hire people that are going to be having people doing the work. So work with leaders. As a leader, you want to work with other leaders.
Okay.
So you can leverage their network of employees. So that way you pay them and they pay their people. That's the way to go.
Okay.
Make sense?
That makes sense, yeah.
And remember, At the end of the day, there's nothing expensive. The only thing expensive is ignorance. Next person.
All right. Thanks,
What
Carlos.
else?
Appreciate it, man.
Nah, no problem, bro. Vanessa. Vanessa, 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 Vanessa.
Mi blusa se me subió, Dios mío, ojalá que no se me viste nada.
Okay. Continuing moving forward. That's why, this is why we all procrastinate. Layla Hermosi. Let's see why.
Because of some sort of anxiety I'm trying to avoid. I can feel my self-respect degrading because I know I'm putting it off because I'm avoiding something. Versus when I'm like, I would really like to take a break, it's usually when I'm charging towards something that I'm scared of and towards something that causes anxiety, and I'm at a point where I've given myself 10 out of 10 effort every day. Am I really going to be productive today if I try and work? And the answer might be no. It might be most productive that I rest so that tomorrow I can hit it at 10 out of 10 again, rather than hitting it a 4 out of 10 today and then also robbing myself of tomorrow's energy and doing a 4 out of 10 for the next 3 days. When I'm procrastinating, it's usually because of something.
You see? What was good at that video popped up? Procrastination. That's the number one problem all you guys have in the world. You guys leave things for later, for tomorrow. See, my key to my success, I have a do it now mentality. If I have an issue with somebody, notice how I approach the shit and face things right on the dot. If you got a problem with me, I want to solve that problem now. I don't want to solve it later.
¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
I want to solve
Carlos?
this shit now. You got me? Why shit? Because I have my shit together. Self-love, happiness, inner peace, independence, and time management.
Tiene todo bajo
Right?
control.
That's why stay away from negative people. Stay away from drainers, energy drainers, vampires,
Esa persona
snakes,
que consume,
scorpions.
consume esta energía, ¿verdad?
Remember what yesterday, whoever didn't watch yesterday's episode. Today's episode what, guys?
4.
Episode 4 or 5?
4.
Episode 4?
Yes.
Okay, Carlos going on a rant with his people. Okay, Vanessa, talk to me. Talk to me.
Hay tantas cosas que tengo
¿Qué
que
me
decir,
quiere decir?
Carlos. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando con la sociedad? ¿Por qué hay tanta violencia?
Bueno, a mí no me importa lo que está sucediendo en la sociedad porque hay tanta violencia. I don't give a fuck about what's happening in society with the violence.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. You ask me a
Okay.
question,
Okay,
right? And
vamos.
I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck what's happening in the outside world. All I care is about my inner world. You shouldn't care what the external world's what's going on in the external world, because we cannot control that. But you could control what you consume, what you look at, what you listen to, right? If you consume news, your life is gonna be negative. So if you want to succeed in life, forget about lo que está pasando en la sociedad.
No.
We don't care what's happening in the society. You got me? Just care what's happening in your world, right? And if you don't like your environment, move. You got me? If you don't like the people in your environment, simple. You're not a tree to be around negative people. Learn how to face people. You got me? And simple, just walk away. If, for example, I don't smoke, I don't drink. If I see a person smoking, I don't tell them, yo, stop smoking. If I see a person drink, I don't tell them stop drinking. Why am I there in the first place? Why am I in that environment in the first place? See, I don't value smoking, I don't value drinking, so I don't go to clubs. I don't go to none of that shit. Nightlife, I don't go to bars. What the fuck I look like? They could give me a drink. First of all, to get a woman, I'm not gonna go there. Women are too busy
No
chasing
valora.
me. I'm the price, I'm the catch. You got me? I became that man. Because anywhere I walk, they like, how the fuck this guy's walking with that confident? He walks like his shit don't stink. Yes, my shit stinks. Forgot when was the last time I smelled my shit. See, that's the thing. Most people, they can't even smell their own shit.
Oh, no.
You gotta admit you're the fucking problem. When you admit to yourself you're the problem in life, that's when your life is gonna change. Next question.
Ok.
But I answered
Pero
that
antes,
question for you.
sí, me la contestaste, pero al mismo tiempo quisiera aportar algo. ¿Por qué traje esa pregunta? Porque si nosotros estamos en querer empoderar a la persona, no es lo que nos vamos a enfocar en lo negativo, pero al mismo tiempo tenemos que saber la raíz. por la cual la persona está pasando por lo que está pasando.
Yo te voy a decir algo. La cosa es que hay que enfocarse en la persona que they're choosing us. Pero not just focusing on the people that choosing us, it's on focusing on those people that tienen the qualities that of the people that we want to help. The first quality I looked into for a person for me to even be around me is positive mental attitude. If those people have a growth mindset, if they're growing, tú me entiendes, pero that's the thing. Because yo lo que quiero es ayudar a personas que quieren tener control de su mente,
Claro.
que tienen una conexión con Dios, que le temen a Dios. No una persona que hablan de Dios. Most people, they talk about God, but they don't have God within. A person that has God within are not here trying to destroy others, trying to belittle others, trying to bully others. You got me? Trying to
Claro.
start problems. Porque hay mucha gente, they start problem with the wrong motherfucker, and then when the wrong motherfucker le termina the problem, then they're messed up people.
Es cierto.
¿Me entiendes?
Claro.
So the thing is, I tell people, you got to focus on yourself. You become the person. You attract what you are. You got me?
Claro.
You become quality, you're going to attract quality. Simple, because now you're going to be able to determine what's quality and also what's bullshit. OQP, practice OQP. Only quality people.
Eso sí. Ok, vamos para la siguiente pregunta. ¿Qué tan importante para ti es la inteligencia emocional?
La inteligencia emocional.
Sí.
Number one, EQ is first. Para mí, EQ tiene más valor que IQ.
¿Por qué?
A person's EQ to me is more valuable than a person's IQ. Because EQ is how you're going to handle under pressure. Most people under pressure, they melt. You see, my biggest strength, and these guys can tell you when they play basketball, yo, under pressure, I don't melt under pressure. You got me?
Claro.
Because as a leader, I also understand that I also have weakness, but I also focus in my strengths or other people's strengths. So, for example, when I'm playing basketball and I see a pressure next to me, I'm dribbling, and I know a person has better defense or they can take the ball, I just, hey, let me give the ball to somebody that can control the ball better than me in that area. Make sense? So life is just, it's about just, you know, pivoting, adapting to, you know, to understanding that certainties are going to come in, certain pressures are going to come in, but instead of you melting under pressure, you become the pressure, right? You got to know how to make the best decisions in the moment. That's my strength. Like I'm literally, to make decisions, I fail forward fast. Most people, they dwell too much trying to make one decision they should have made 10 years ago. I'll make decisions like clockwork. I fail forward fast.
Tú de una vez,
One,
toma
two, three.
acción, toma acción.
I'll take 100 shots. By the time you take one shot, you thinking about one shot, I already took 100. Even if I made one and you only make one. But at the end of the day, what I lack in skills, I'm going to make it up in numbers.
Ya, tú tienes bajo control eso.
Yeah, and I'm going to take ownership. Okay, I missed 99% of the shots. Okay, well, you want to use that against me? I don't give a fuck. Next game, I'm going to take 200. You want to get mad? Don't play with me. Play against me. But one day, you're going to end up losing against me. You better believe that.
Eso sí. Carlos, ¿de dónde nace ese trascendente sueño de tú ser un emprendedor?
Why not become a businessman when, to me, business is spiritual? When business to me is freedom. When business to me is risk, being uncomfortable, the unknown. Big risk, big rewards. I don't want security in life.
Most of
I
people,
don't want security from the government. I don't want security from a fucking job. I don't want security from family, friends. I don't want no security. I love being in the unknown. That's my comfort zone. Being uncomfortable, that's my comfort zone.
this is you feel comfortable.
I like being uncomfortable. When I'm comfortable, I don't want to.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
not
you.
growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. You got me?
Cada persona tiene la expectativa diferente en esa parte. Ok, Carlos, ¿qué desafío has tenido en tu vida que tú no lo has podido lograr?
Man, I don't care what comes to my life, man. I
You
got the
just
solution.
like-
I'll attack anything in 2 seconds. You got me? Face everything. You got me? I don't fear anything. I face everything and rise.
Y una
You got
cosa
me?
que tú siempre has dicho que nunca has tenido miedo.
I
Esa es una de
respect,
las
don't fear not. Why should I fear somebody? Why should I fear a living person when I have God? I don't worry about shit.
Todo para ti es positivo,
Es
¿verdad,
que
Carlos?
no, I'm a realistic person, but why should I have worries? When you're not here doing nothing wrong, You got me? At the end of the day, why should I worry about anything?
Claro.
You got me?
No,
A high achiever like myself, an eagle like myself, a shark like myself, a lion like myself is gonna rub people the wrong way. Because I got too much energy. So when people that don't want to grow, they're gonna be like, he got too much energy. He's too much.
They can compare.
Carlos, why you got too much energy? Make sure your bitch doesn't see my energy.
Oh, Dios.
Yeah.
Carlos, tú.
Yeah, I'm telling you straight up. Because I'm an alpha of
Que
the
no me
alphas.
vea, que no me vea.
Yeah,
¿verdad?
because you got low vibration. That's why. I'm high vibration. I vibrate high.
Esa es tu expectativa. Ok, Carlos. ¿Qué tan importante ha sido la educación financiera en tu vida?
Number one. Not just kidding. You know, to me, character development is number one. You know why character development? Because character development is you working on yourself, who you are, not what others say who you are. You got me? When you strengthen your character, you could literally disregard your reputation. Fuck my reputation. My reputation could literally sit on this. Straight up. My character is all I care. Because character is what I say about myself. Reputation is what others say about me. If Warren Buffett said, the number one and one of the best investors, right, which is my identity as an investor, it takes a lifetime to build your reputation, but it takes 5 minutes
To destroy.
to destroy it. I said, hold up, let me be different. Let me take a whole lifetime building my character, right? So my reputation, I could literally do not give a fuck about it. Because people, if I curse, it's bad. But why is it that I could curse and there's people that don't curse and they're
And they
fucking like
just
the
like-
devil walking alive?
Yep, es así. Claro.
You get me? Believe it or not, there's certain curse words that you use them as fuel. You miss a shot, you be like, fuck. But you're saying fuck like, don't worry. Next time,
You can
I
do it.
fucked up, I take responsibility. That's what fuck means to me. Fuck means to me, like, fuck. I fucked up, I take ownership. Next time, I'm gonna make it up. That's what that means to me. It's fuel.
Ya lo va a hacer mejor.
I'm turning negative energy into positivity.
Claro. Carlos, ¿sabe que tengo como una inquietud de saber por qué que los políticos no pueden tener carácter?
Simple, because la masa tiene carácter. Los políticos, they're
Tiene
gonna
que-
basically, politics, okay, the presidential, right now, Trump, Biden, I'm gonna put it in perspective.
Ok,
When they speak, when they're doing the whole around the country,
ok.
right, they gotta talk, they gotta speak what the masses wants to hear.
Oh, de que, ok.
The poor want to hear. They want
Que
the
lo van a
benefits,
ayudar,
the
que los
creating jobs,
beneficie, ya.
que the social security, que, you know,
Toda la
que less
ayuda.
taxes. You got me? That's what they want to hear. You make sense?
Y ellos tienen que dar eso.
And, okay, so that's what they gotta give. Pero de ahí es que viene. There's also, you know, wealthy people, billionaires, that they'll literally $100 million so Trump could win. Because they understand that Trump is a businessman over the poor people.
Like the poor.
Trump is gonna protect us business people. You get me? Because we understand that business is what stimulates the economy. See, that COVID shit, that was a business. If it wasn't a business, why did the COVID vaccine generate so many billions? Hey Siri, how many millions did the COVID vaccine generate? Say $1 billion. Okay, John said more than 1 billion to create 100 million doses. The deal option, yo, I'm telling you, guys, like everything is a business.
Todo es negocio, ¿verdad?
Everything is a business.
Es así.
The cemetery is a business.
La persona
The
tiene que
funerals
pagar.
is a business.
Tiene que pagar,
Yo,
Carlos.
prisons is a business. The legal system is a business. Court is a business.
Todo.
Why they give tickets then?
Ajá. Aquí,
They
hay
give
que-
tickets for stupid shit.
Yes. Carlos, con
You
una
don't even own your
persona-
car.
Mira.
Okay, your registration, you got a ticket. If you don't have your insurance, you got a ticket. They'll tow your car, so that was never your car, bro.
Yeah, it's
So the
everything.
government has control of everything.
Es cierto.
You fart, you got a ticket. Your pants
Todo.
are hanging, you got a ticket.
Es así.
You look the wrong way, you got a ticket. You call somebody fat, you got a ticket. There's no freedom of speech. Why you think they did X? Why you think Elon Musk invested so much in X because he understands there's certain powerful people that need to transmit their messages with no filters.
Yes.
If Elon Musk is telling people go fuck yourself, he got fuck you money. He's supposed to be taking care of his reputation more than us. Why can't I?
Eso sí.
Oh, Carlos, you're not Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not Carlos. Fuck you.
Son diferentes personas,
Fuck
¿verdad? Carlos.
I'm the richest man on earth.
Esta es
Who,
una-
who said wealth is measured on money? Who told you that? I know how to get certain things that money cannot buy. Hablamos el martes. Next question.
Ok, Carlos. Esta pregunta me va a gustar mucho. ¿Qué tan poderosa ha sido esa palabra apalancamiento en tu vida?
Leverage to me is priceless. He or she that understands it will literally live their best life. When you know how the power of leverage, bro, leverage to me is, I'm gonna put it in simple terms.
Okay.
If you, the day's divided between 3 sections:
Ok.
sleeping, working, and then doing any random other stuff. If you know you gotta work, why work when I could literally buy other people's time? I'll leverage other people's time. I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. I'm leveraging other people's efforts, leveraging other people's experience. Why go to college when you already went to college?
For 5 years.
You went already to college. You already paid your time. You already paid you got debt right now, college debt. For that, I just surround myself with you and I learn the game with you. So it's the same thing. Now leverage when it comes to money, the same thing. When you understand that when you deposit $100 to the bank, checking savings, the bank lends out that money 10, 15 times. They're leveraging your own money. So why don't you play with the same bank's game? Learn the game, learn the systems and process, and play with their same game.
Cómo ellos juegan el juego, ¿verdad?
Yeah, leverage their money. They're in the business to let people borrow money. Who you think they're gonna let people borrow money? An employee or a businessman or an investor? The higher you are, the more money they're gonna lend you. If you go to the bank as an investor, they're gonna lend you more money than when you go to the bank as an employee. Because they understand that as an investor, with money, you make more money. So if you're borrowing, let's say $1 million at a 5% interest rate, is what? $50,000 interest, right?
Claro.
Who gives a fuck paying them $50,000? I'll give you $100,000. Take 10%, bank. Because now that $1 million, my goal is to whatever money I touch is to double it. Anything I touch, my goal is to multiply it. I'll take 100 to turn it into 200. 200 into 400. 400 into 800. 800 into 1600. 1600 into 3200. You see the game? That's a simple game, but people are not understanding the game. A mil, your goal is to turn that mil into 2 mil. You literally got a whole year to turn it into 2 mil. Right? How much money you got to pay the bank? $1,050,000. Give them 1.1. It don't matter. You still made 900,000. Let's say you didn't make 900,000. Let's say you made 1.5. You still made 400,000
Es cierto.
on that. You know what I mean or no? At least you're halfway to. You need 60% to get to 1 mil. So now the bank understands that you know how to what? Take money and to put it to work. The bank understand. You want me to tell you guys a secret? We're the bank's employees.
Es cierto.
We're the bank's employees.
Yep.
How
Tiene
many people
razón.
knew that?
Not everybody.
Okay.
La mentalidad.
Okay,
ante
next
todo.
question so I can have the next guest.
La mentalidad.
So I could give everybody a chance to work on their personal brand. Am I doing something? I'm here helping each person. We all need to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of what?
My own company.
Your own company, you need to understand the importance of branding because you got to be head marketer for the brand called yourself.
Yep.
Right?
Eso sí.
Right?
Claro.
So that's the thing, personal brand. Right? If we're doing something wrong, why we want the world to see us? Why are we trying to get not looking for attention? Why are we here exposing ourselves to the world?
Es verdad.
To me, it doesn't make sense. Like some people are fucking geniuses, and I call them idiots. I'm the idiot. I got a plan. You're a fucking genius with no fucking plan. Genius.
No, pero ya.
See, I even use psychology for fucking people.
Ve lo que también tú hablas mucho de la mentalidad. Si la persona está actuando así es porque en realidad no tiene ese conocimiento.
Yeah, pero that's the thing. We're in poor area. people's meet, you know, they make 30, 20, 30, 40 grand a year.
Yeah, but
30 grand a year is like $100 a day.
they feel
And then they
comfortable.
want Saturdays and Sundays off. Like, what the fuck you looking at Saturdays and Sundays off? Like 4th of July, like celebrating Independence Day, 4th of July. You got to be celebrating Slave Day.
Yeah, they
You're
have
not
to.
celebrating Independence Day. You fucking slave.
Carlos, pero imagínate si ellos no tienen ese conocimiento.
Yeah, like what the fuck I look like? Being in a barbecue. Barbecuing what?
Or
Drinking beer.
alcohol.
Fuck I look like drinking beer. I need total control of my mind so I could think. So I could be able to, you know, put ideas into place and execute on those ideas because I could close the distance between idea and money. That's why I'm successful.
Eso sí.
Next question, to wrap this up.
Ya, la
She's
última-
robbing you from your time, so you got to be smart.
La última pregunta, Carlos. ¿Por qué que o tú crees que la persona yendo a una escuela van a hacer dinero?
Simple. You know, I don't have nothing against school. If you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, you know, engineer, you got to go to school. Go do. We need doctors, lawyers, all these, you know, professions, right? But if you want to literally live your life at the highest level with the most freedom overall, and you know you don't want to tap your money, you got to go the entrepreneur, investor route, the unknown, taking the big risk. Because it's not even a risk. You know, at first it's a risk because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But once you already know what you're doing, you have a destination and you fall in love with the process, the journey, and you know, you make stress your best friend. See, I don't stress because I'm the fucking pressure.
Eso sí.
As a CEO or CVO, you shouldn't stress. Why are you people stressed? Simple, because another motherfucker, another person telling you what to do.
They just wait
God
for-
tells me what to do.
Yep,
So I have no worries.
eso sí,
Right?
claro. Ok, Carlos, muchas gracias. Esta era
No
la última
problem.
pregunta. Fue un placer estar en su
mentira.
canal.
Pues see, world, I'm going to tell you guys something. Focus on you. Invest on yourself. All that energy, instead of you gossiping, focusing on, you know, the external world, if you focus all that energy in your inner world, becoming your best version, that's when you're going to make it in life. Because you're going to start thinking for yourself.
Mr. Carlos, thank you for having me. today,
Mr.
bro.
Reyes.
Reyes brothers. Now, it's a coincidence. Esteban actually asked me because I always give you a lot of credit, like for helping because it's really true and most people don't know that. Like, just a little testimony, and then I got questions for you as well. Most people don't understand you'll never be free until you own a business.
Yes.
I was lost until I became the entrepreneur. At first, I was like, yo, this is new to me, so I was like lost. But over time, I get more clarity every time, and it's like I realized you was the domino effect, but it was when I met Jesus when I really changed, bro.
Bro, without Jesus, we're nothing. Without God, we're nothing, bro. God is the ultimate creator, bro. That's why the spiritual pillar is number one for me. But you get me? You want to have a good relationship with that creator. That's when you literally started having a deeper relationship with the creator. That's why now you have more clarity, because now God, you're operating through the imagination. Before, you had the devil, straight up. You had the devil. You know, any negative thought was the devil talking to you. Now, positive thoughts, that's God. God is telling you, hey, you could do, have. Right? Because now you're now serving at the highest level. You can't serve at the highest level when you're here having another man tell you what to do.
You don't have control of your
You
time.
don't have control of your time. Don't control your overall.
Now, another thing is, you say you're going on a rant, but every time, not like a rant, but every time you just express yourself, I feel like I gain more clarity. I don't know why it is, but like, it's true. Cuando tú le dices la verdad a la gente a lo foque, it's like,
The truth sets you free. Makes you miserable in the process, but it's going to set you free. You got me? And I'm all about the truth. You got me? There's a lot of people that could say anything about me, but their opinion of me, whatever they think is true about me, will never become my reality. That's what I tell you, build your character. As a coach, you got me? A person who builds your character and potential through belief and encouragement. One who inspires dreams and motivates you to achieve them. Someone who touches your life forever. Most people, they want to have the material possessions. But I told you from day zero, the person you become is going to be more valuable than what you acquire. And believe it or not, as you go on that journey of becoming that person, yo, everything's going to come in abundance. Because I'm helping you guys learn how to fish instead of just giving you the fishes.
and I
You got me? It's
appreciate
not the
that.
same thing giving my daughters the fishes than teaching them how to fish.
Of course.
You got me? We never want things to be given to us. We want to earn things. Earn, not given. When you get me, when people put that pressure in basketball, put that defense, all I gotta do is, make the best out of my offense. That's why I always say they cannot control my offense. That's the same way I cannot control their defense.
Now, you as a coach, because maybe some things that I'm going through, maybe another person out there in the world, but I'm fortunate enough to have you as a coach and a mentor. So what are some things that you see me like struggling, or like where you see that I can do better, like just improve as an individual and an investor and a
Simple.
person
Your
trying to
identity
help?
still not, you don't have clarity, still 100%. Be, do, have. Be is necessary. Be, do, have. Be is necessary.
The do is possible.
Do is possible.
And then the
have is the impossible. But I'm going to make your impossible be possible, right? But it's because the necessary is your identity. I'm trying to give you guys clarity with the identity. The minute you have super clarity with your identity, it's going to be a domino effect. For example, now you're an investor, businessman, right? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman, right?
I am the
So
business.
you're the business. Now you have your own podcast. Shout out to Day One Podcast, where we turn one day into day one, right? It's a podcast where he shares, experiences, stories, right?
On and off
traumas,
the court, 'cause basketball
you get
is
me?
more than a game.
Right? He brings interesting people to his podcast. You haven't been bringing people right now because I told you, why bring people when the content is not being marketed
yeah.
the right way? You get me? We got to create, market, repeat, right? The creating part is already under control. Even though the quality, I still don't see the quality where it's supposed to be. You get me? For Day One Podcast, you're supposed to have a basketball here. There's a stand to even put a basketball. But I'm not going to tell you to do that. You have a basketball. You could bring your own basketball and just put it there. Just to make your podcast stand out. So when people see that, that's the Day One Podcast.
Get creative.
You get me? Get creative. You right? And then when we buy your first home with the FHA loan, we're going to do a nice office for you. We're going to do a nice podcast studio also for you. Right? So we could turn your home also into a working space. Because you want to, the secret is turning liabilities into an asset. A home is a liability unless somebody else is paying you the rent. So now your next identity, you're a tenant. You're a landlord. You're not a tenant. You see, so now you're a leader, not a follower. You see the different identities I'm helping you become? You're an investor. You're a landlord. You're a what?
A leader.
A leader.
Creator.
You're a creator, not a follower. You're not a consumer. You see the identities? So it's just switching. Instead of looking at a monkey see, monkey do. As a leader, I'm here organizing an organization of leaders, creating leaders. People that are thinkers of themselves.
Today I was listening to a video like with words. Instead of saying I hope, be like I know. So is clarity as in like the words we use also?
Yes. For example, notice when a person says I can,
They're right.
they're right. If a person says I can, they're also right. Have you noticed that when I speak, I speak in present tense, like the thing is already done?
No, your
I'm a
psychology with
billionaire.
words is
You
definitely
got me?
up there.
$1 Million Habits, Brian Tracy. I recommend the world, your audience, that book. $1 Million Habits. To become a millionaire or a multimillionaire or a billionaire, it's in your habits. Your habits determine your future. The secret to your success is determined on your daily habits, your daily routine, right? So you're not going to attract the money unless you become the person. You got to first become an attractive person, right? You got to walk it like a boss, in another word. See, most people, they're walking like an employee. Most people go to a job interview. Can I get a job? I got my job resume. Here, look at my job resume. I have X experience in this business, working for this person. You got me? I used to get paid this much. As long as you match my pay, I'm willing to work for you or beat my pay.
Now I got a question for you.
You see, that's a simp behavior. The fuck I look like going to try to look for a job? Niggas would not even give me a job. Do I look like the motherfucker to go look for a fucking job? A job? Or just over broke? Do I look like the motherfucker that wants security?
That's not your specialty. You don't specialize.
Do I
in it.
look like the type of guy to listen to a person telling me what to do? Like I literally, you motherfucker, you gotta lead by example. Like I literally gotta look at you like you got a better body than me. You literally are more spiritually connected to God than myself. You know yourself more than what I know my own self. You gotta literally, your mind, you gotta be so much in growth, personal development, that literally your emotions got to be on a different level. You got to be working smart, not hard. And your finances got to be like literally looking like fucking like CEO zeros on a different level.
So when you wake up and go out into the world, what is the biggest problem that you see?
Simple. People are not going after their dreams. That's why most people are miserable. That's why I'm high on energy. I'm literally waking up doing whatever the fuck I want to do. It doesn't matter where I'm at. God forbid, I would have been in a jail. I'll be doing push-ups, sit-ups, reading, playing basketball, lifting weights. You got me? Getting to know myself, talking to God. You got me? I look at the bright side of everything, bro. Make sense? I'm a free man anywhere I'm fucking at, bro.
That's you got the positive mental attitude.
You got me?
You got to stay positive.
Most motherfuckers are literally in a prison, bro, in a mental prison. That's why I said, most people literally are walking dead, bro. Zombies, drifters. That's why they got to listen to Outwitting the Devil. So they could see how Napoleon Hill used to talk to the fucking devil. The devil's doing this shit to you. The devil's using food to literally to take off your energy. Even the food we take, bro. Every time I drink an Oreo shake, it gives you that instant gratification in the moment. And that delay, bro, at the end, you feel miserable, bro. You be like, why the fuck I ate this shit? That's why I even conserve my sexual energy. That's why I could thank God, man. I don't fuck just anything. You got me?
Those are two
things
right there.
But you see the difference? That's why I never consumed drugs. Never drank alcohol. I don't drink soda. I never liked soda, bro.
Yeah,
Not that Gatorade shit, never liked it. Even without reading the labels, bro. I'm like, this shit gotta be processed since a little kid. That's why I always been fit. Es mentira.
But you intake.
You got me?
Then, now, a lot of people, I feel as if, there's people that walk by faith, but not by sight. But how do you train yourself how do you train your mind to see what your eyes cannot see? Like seeing the bigger picture, like
simple,
as
bro.
a visionary.
I'm a person, I'll operate through the highest form of value creation, which is the imagination. I'm a visionary, bro. I see things, bro, even without me seeing it, I see it. Because bro, words have so much power. God created the world with words.
Correct.
You get me? So I understand that we're made in the image of God. So when people project that belief, like if a person comes to me, yo, I got Carlos, I got this business idea, this dream, and I need help on it, come talk to me. Come talk to anybody in our team. We're willing to help people accomplish their dreams. You get me? That's what we're here for. We're not here to fucking do bad things. You get me? But most people, they don't think accomplishing your dream is a capability, bro. Because they're stuck in fear. They're stuck on comfort zone. They're stuck on they're not growing. So of course you're not gonna live your dreams. To live your dreams, you gotta start first, leave the fear, forget the comfort, right? Get out of the box, go on growth, and growth, you gotta be uncomfortable. Growth they're gonna challenge you. See, Bronny, LeBron's son, they got him on growth mode right now. They got him swimming with the sharks. I saw a video, ESPN put it, Bronny trying to dunk, like one of those LeBron dunks, but he missed the dunk, bro, because a guy fouled him. That dunk would have went, he would have went viral, bro. That literally would have been a signature dunk, bro. That's why basketball is an excellent way for us to create content, believe it or not. If we're not creating content for Day One podcast and literally interviewing people in the court, helping these guys, hey guys, tell me your story, your past, present, future. Oh, you didn't make it to the NBA, but you could still make it in life. See, my dream, I wanted it to become a basketball player, bro. So it's not a coincidence that me and you are together and everything that's happening, if it makes sense. But you could say, I thank God that I said, hey, I've been the same height. I've been 5'8" since 14. I'm like, fuck basketball. Bro, I was so like, I'm not gonna say pissed off with basketball, that I stopped playing the game, bro, for fucking so many years, bro. Like, literally, bro, I stopped playing the game, bro, because I said, I'm going to just focus on business. You get me? I'm going to just serve, because I was already in business. Basketball was my ultimate passion. Because I was nice, bro. Like, when I was a little kid, without having the fundamentals, bro, it's crazy. I used to play baseball, box, every sport, bro. Bro, and I never played basketball for the school. And none of that, bro. And to make a long story short, when I used to play basketball, I'm like, yo, why do I stand out in this fucking game? So I like the game. And I'm like, there were guys that had the fundamental. You know, they used to play the game like, you know, the right way.
In leagues and stuff.
Yeah. So I learned how to play street ball, bro. So you see my game, you got me? My game is just the I don't give a fuck game. You got me?
I feel like I use basketball as a therapy. We all need an outlet.
I
That's
used
what
to
feel-
use basketball the same way too. You get me? Instead of, you know, you go play in school number 11. You know, the thing I used to hate about that is that the guys were smoking weed. You get me? But
the
I never
environment.
judged them.
The
You get me?
environment.
Because I knew they were battling something. You get me? I used to face my stuff. They were not facing it. They used to hide it using, you know, marijuana, using drugs, using alcohol. You get me? They used to think that by consuming, you know, substance, they could leave their problem. I used to face the stuff. I'm a facer, bro.
Now I got a question for you since you're a facer. What are the 3 steps you feel like are 3 key things that you did in your life that has moved the needle forward in your life?
3 things I've done in my life that have moved the needle forward. That's an excellent question. The 3 things I'm gonna tell you was necessary, I'm gonna tell you what's possible, and the impossible.
Coincidence 3.
What is necessary to move the needle forward is putting your plans in God's hands. Because God is the one giving you the plans. He's giving you the vision. He's giving you the ideas. So you got to put it in his hands, right? The second, the possible thing is taking massive action, bro, on that plan. And the impossible is making sure you do not listen to people who tell you cannot be done. That's the impossible. You know why? Because even when you're not even telling people that it cannot be done, motherfuckers are going to see you doing something, and they're going to be like, why are you doing that? So you got to literally stop them and be like, yo, I don't complain, so I don't explain. You got me? So now the people are going to start questioning your actions. Remember, I always say you need alignment. You need to align your thoughts with what you say and what you do, right? So what was the first thing I said? You got to put things in God's hand. So because God is the one giving you the vision. But then you got to take massive action on what God is telling you. Most people be like, si Dios quiere, Dios siempre quiere. If God wants, God always wants, bro. God wants you to literally fall in love with the game. Fall in love with the process. There's no destination in reality. There's no destination. There's no such thing as destination.
In what way? What do you mean?
There's no such thing as destination. It's just you basically, if you literally want to do something, just literally stop everything you're doing that is not aligned with what you want to do and just focus on that. So that moves the needle forward.
Focus.
Turn that one day into day one. That's the secret. Turning that one day into day one is what moves the needle forward. People are too stuck starting. And starting is where basically everything begins. Everything was started from scratch. Every amateur professional was a beginner. The first time I probably took a shot in basketball, I probably didn't even make it. But I kept going. If I wouldn't kept going, I would have never got to the level that I'm in.
Or in business
You
as
get
well.
me? When I was shooting from half court, people were like, what the fuck this guy's doing? Nobody does this in half court. I got a video on Facebook that I gotta show you. I made 12 from half court back in the day. 12 from half court. Ching, 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 ching on the road, bro. From back in the day. You got me? I used to play. I was the only motherfucker playing shirtless, bro. I was the only motherfucker parking a brand new BMW in the hood with fucking sitting on brand new rims with a loud ass system. You got me? Brand new car. Because why settle for a used car when I could use a brand new car? If it makes sense. Right?
Thank you, bro. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So those 3 steps are really valuable.
Yeah.
All these things,
and
bro.
simple. Take what John D. Rockefeller says. He who works all day has no time to make money. You got to work hard on yourself. Personal development. That's what moves the needle forward. If you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. If you work hard on a job, you make a living. Make sense? And stay siempre fresh, nunca stress. You got me? Because if you can master your self-love, most people, they don't even value self-love, bro. They focus too much on loving others instead of loving yourself. You want to hear the funny thing? Others are going to love you how you love yourself. Others are going to treat you how you treat yourself.
Facts.
Others are going to respect you how you respect yourself. Notice how I face everybody. Notice. Do you see me with fear? Somebody be like, don't park there. I'll do it. 100 veces.
That's one thing about, I feel I could agree with that. Like, I don't like being told no. Like, who you
Like,
telling
bro,
no
no
to?
to me is next option, next opportunity. Depends on what no it is.
Correct.
You got me? If it's a woman in the personal level tells you no, that's why become the man so you can attract the woman. You don't want to chase them. You want to become so attractive because the thing is you want to make sure that the woman likes you more than what you like her. That's the only way to keep women around. If you like her more than what she likes you, that the relationship don't work. Always remember that, bro. That shit doesn't work. That's my secret from day zero. You got me?
I'm the catch. I'm the
fucking catch. Because my confidence has always been up the roof. Because I always knew I stand out amongst my peers. Since a little kid, I used to stand out. I was the flyest one when it comes to clothes. Because I was not comparing myself to them. I was like, I'm going to make sure I dress the best, right? Fresh braids. You got me? Me ponía mi gafa. I used to do anything to stand the fuck out from what everybody doing. If everybody had that haircut, I don't want that haircut. That's why I used to love braids. Because braids used to make me, I was able to express myself, my personality, through different hairstyles. You got me? I used to do different designs in my head. Hasta la ceja. You got me? ¿Me entiendo no? It's just different stuff. You got me? And when people used to see me, they used to see me from feet up. Because they were this guy had fresh kicks, bro. Kicks to us is what rims are to a car.
Facts.
You got me? I haven't been, on my game right now. But you'll see. I respect that game.
And a haircut for us men is like makeup for a woman.
Bro.
Just like the face.
Nah, you got me? I like natural woman. Makeup, when a woman has too much makeup, she's trying to hide something. You see, I don't agree with you. You see, that's what going against the grain is. But I respect you for saying that. You got me? I don't have to agree so I can respect what you're saying.
Of course.
So life is all perspective.
Now another topic, because you said you earlier, because it's okay to disagree, but respectfully,
Yeah, of course.
Earlier you said, like in the NBA, let's say it's Shaquille O'Neal or Michael Jordan, when the old school, they don't like to give it to the new school type of thing. For example, how I put it, like, you will always...
You see, we could do video reactions on all these things. We'll say it.
You will always stay, like us humans, not just you in particular, we will always stick to what we know. I don't know if that makes sense. As if people will always think they were more talented back in the day instead of dándosela a lo demás because, like, inner ego, I don't know.
Bro, it's
if
all
I'm saying it
perspective. When people understand, look at business. Business is all about innovation. Innovation is about bringing ideas to make things better, the systems and the process. You get me? Because it's going to make the world a better place. You're going to be able to solve the problems in a quicker way. Bro, look at it like this. Basketball, I don't watch basketball. I'm not a consumer, right? But understand, basketball is a game. And every game is supposed to be innovative, right? And innovation requires thinking outside the box. And God, as the creator, he innovates even humans. The difference between us and chimpanzees is our mindset, right? It's our mind, right? It's 3%, right? And us and animals is our mind. So when you understand that the world is supposed to innovate, change, evolve, right? You got to understand that even in sports, the new talent, the new people, they come more talented than the old school, that without a doubt. The older people, they have a hard problem, or they have an issue giving it to the young people. But listen, you tell them, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? Right? So you got to respect what these old dogs are saying. Say yes, yeah, no problem.
Nah, I learned that.
You got me?
The best way to win an argument is
the best way to win an argument is to not even engage in the argument at all, right? You tell people, yeah, you're right, and then do the opposite, right? But to make a long story short, the thing is back then people were more focused in the game. You get me? Now more people are more consuming this, that, trying to learn the game from a digital way.
I feel like
technology has changed the stuff. You got me? Yeah, now that you have people talking about the game, in a way without playing it. It's the difference. It's like fans. You cannot talk about a game unless you're inside the game playing the game.
Everything's easier.
It's the same thing in business, right? Anybody could judge me in business. Like you saw yesterday how I gave the checklist, what a business is composed. I said probably over 50 things. You got me? If I go and tell you, the first time I was explaining business to you, how quick and easy did I say it?
I still have the papers, bro.
Right? I gave you business 101.
Business 101.
What were the same to some of the things I gave you?
Customer, supplier, and buyer. So it's like the profits.
I told you business is simple. Sales and marketing. Sales is what?
You're selling a product or a service.
And marketing is what?
the attention, getting it out there.
Getting whatever you're selling, the product or service, you get it into the world. If you become the product, whatever you have in hand, you're going to be able to sell it faster and for a higher price than a person that is not. For example, if you're a barber, what makes the difference between a barber that charges $100 for a haircut and a barber that charges $30, $25 for a haircut? It's the person, who that person became, his character. Notice that there's a lot of talented barbers, right, that they're skillful, right, but they're not getting paid what their worth is value. Right or wrong, guys? And that applies to a lot of industries.
Why do you think so?
Simple mindset. For example, in my case, what makes the difference between a Carlos getting paid millions of dollars for a job that somebody else only charges $100,000? It's a mindset. Your mindset is what determines how much you're going to get paid. You get me? People are not paying me for my talents.
What are they paying you for?
They're paying me for my mindset. You get me? You get me? Somebody charges $25, that's their problem. I charge $1,000. Oh, but there's a big gap. Dior charges $3,000 for a purse that it takes them $57 to make it. I respect it. If you want that Dior back, you got to pay that $3,000. You want my attention? You want my value? You got to pay what I'm worth. You got me? My time is my most valuable asset. I don't sell my time. My time is priceless. Time is what we want most, what we use the worst. And there's way too many energy drainers, which I call them time wasters. There's way too many people unproductive, thinking that your time is worth the same dollar amount that their time is worth. You never thought of that? When you sit down and talk to somebody, their time is worth different. We all make different money. So you can't compare a person making $10+ million a year with a person making $100,000 a year.
They're obviously doing something different.
They're doing something different. They're thinking different. The person making $10 million a year, he for sure delegated. Right? You cannot do it all by himself. Right? I'm not saying the one making $100,000 is not delegating. But what you're delegating is the small stuff. You could be doing bigger stuff so somebody else could do the stuff, you know what I mean, that you're doing. So it's a mindset shift. It's a domino effect. So life is about focusing on the necessary and the possible and the impossible. The necessary to me is the idea. People say, I need money to start a business. I say you need an idea. Now that idea, you present it to investors or other people that share the same values as you, share the same idea, vision as you, right? And they'll be willing to invest in that. Now you leverage that. You leverage their money, other people's money. You leverage other people's experience, right? Because as a business owner, you will never be free if you don't become a business owner or investor. As a business owner, you understand that time is not money. With money, you buy people's time. Because rich people, we invest in time. Poor people sell their time.
Now the last question for you, Mr. Carlos.
Okay, you're asking too much questions.
You was going to talk. I was trying to
Okay,
cut it
you know
short,
I'm a
you gotta
talker.
leave.
I'm a
But
communicator.
now-
The minute a man opens his mouth, reveals to the world who the heck he is.
Now
I know
is
who I am. That's why I'm able to talk like this.
the best product.
I'm an actor, guys.
The best product
Love
we
you
could
guys.
ever sell is ourselves. You said you've been selling yourself your whole life.
Yeah.
What traits or qualities do you feel like takes for a person to sell themselves? What are the
Simple.
best
You
things
got to
to
be
do?
realistic that you're putting in the work behind the scene. Work hard in silence and let success make the noise. If I know I'm putting in more work than other people, because I'm not comparing myself to other people, but I see that other people are here procrastinating, right? They're here leaving things for tomorrow. I'm doing things now. I'm doing things yesterday. I'm doing, what it takes to take me to the next level. What it takes to take my team and other people to the next level. I'm leading by example. So, of course, I'm going to stand out amongst my peers. If you got me? In a world full of monkey see, monkey do, if I do what's different, of course I'm going to stand out. Imagine I have a brother coming out of these videos. Of course I'm going to go viral. Because I'm going against the grain. Because I know who I am. Be, do, have. Everybody wants to have the dream home, the dream car. I said, fuck the dream home, fuck the dream car. Let me start with the dream business. All of a sudden, I saw that the dream business, it came as a domino effect. It gave you the dream car, cars with an S. It gave you the dream homes with an S. So I'm like, hold up. So why are people focusing on the wrong areas? For example, most guys are here chasing women. Chase the best version of yourself. Get a fresh cut. Put your best outfit. Brush your teeth. You got me? Put some cologne, right? Put some nice outfit. you're gonna walk confident. You're gonna walk different. You got me? Put some deodorant. Because even deodorant, there's a shortage even in deodorant. Shout out to, what's his name? The YouTuber, boxer.
Ryan Garcia?
No, their brothers.
The Paul brothers?
Their brother, what are their name? He did a deodorant. Jeff Paul. Jake Paul, they did a deodorant. You know what I mean? And you know why he did that deodorant? Because a girl told him that he stink. You saw he turned a negativity into a positivity. So he's like, shout out to Miranda. Miranda, thank you for saying that I stink. You don't get the joke?
Yeah, he's a troll. Like,
Yo,
you can't troll a troll.
So he's like me. You get me? That's why when you're yourself, that guy, he's confident on another level. You see, that's the thing. When you're confident on another level, you know what's the number one quality a woman looks on a man?
Character.
You're confident. Not your character, confident.
Everything
How you
falls under
walk, your
character,
confidence. Most women, if they look at character, why they're so with so many low vibrational, low character individuals?
You are what you attract. Or why? I feel like you
For
are
another day, next person.
Carlos.
I want to talk to you, brother.
Oh,
What's the first question people ask? I'm going to ask you here. It's my first time meeting you, brother. It's on video, baby. How you doing? A man's supposed to stand up to give another man a hand. Shake. My respect, my brother. You've been in a podcast or, recording content, right? You know the
I'm
deal.
usually behind the camera, I'm
Just
usually-
bring your mic down, get comfortable.
So I'm
You can
usually
bring
behind the
iPad.
camera.
Oh, you're always behind the camera?
Yeah, I'm
Oh man, this guy's supposed to be teaching me. I love that. You got me? It's not what you know, it's who you know. First of all, what's your name, brother? It's my first time meeting you. My name is Carlos. Nice meeting you. My respect. What's your name, bro?
20. 20.
20?
Yeah, everyone calls me
Like
20.
50?
Yep, 20.
Oh, bro, 20. You got me? One thing I've learned is to treat people like they're the most important person in the earth, on the world, because you are. It's my first time meeting you, saying hi to you and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this in front of camera, right? I always recommend people this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Because you know what's people's number one problem? They be judging a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You got me? When people meet a person, instead of saying, you got me, what can I learn from this person? How can I bring this person's also value, my talents? They always just trying to judge the person by what they see or by what they hear.
Right.
You got me?
Right.
So I approach life a little different. One thing I've learned in business, dealing with customers, you're dealing with strangers. Strangers make you rich. Es mentira. And mentira means, is it a lie? Because I'm all about talking and telling the truth.
Yeah.
So, brother, talk to me. 20. 20. I love the nickname. That's the nickname or that's your name?
Yeah, that's the nickname.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
the nickname.
That's not even the nickname, that's the artist name. So,
Oh, that's an
yeah,
artist
I'm all
name.
around artist.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
you
how I look at
sing
myself.
or rap or what is it?
I mean, I produce, I make music, but my primary way of income is I run my own business.
Oh, you run your business. You see, I love talking to leaders. I love talking to other business people. Yeah, because you could learn more from a business person than an employee, with all due respect. You got me? Like Arcángel said in one of those songs, porque me juntaba con los dueños de negocio. That's an artist. You got me? But making a long story short, so you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You got me? So you
All
got my
my life.
respect because you took the risk of the unknown.
Right.
Big risk, big rewards.
Yeah.
You got me? So tell me a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey into the world. It's crazy how we literally just improvising. I'm here improvising with 20. You got me? Like 50. 50, I heard 50 was 50's birthday, 50. I met 50. He turned 49. Pretty soon he's gonna be 50. You got me? Shout out to 50, 50 Cent.
Yeah, so right now I run my own company called Proper Structure.
Proper structure?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all about doing things the proper way.
Oh, man, and structure way, too.
I do business right. I try to make sure that the young entrepreneurs, because I'm originally from Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, I moved out here 2014.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Angel, the Kaizen Cast. We actually have he has one of the guys that he's been helping, mentoring, coaching, one of the leaders, creating leaders, Jayandi, that he's also helping one of the guys. He lives in Connecticut. So he be driving here,
Yeah. It's a lot of hungry people in Connecticut, man. But
there's a lot of money in Connecticut,
some people,
too.
they don't know people don't know their worth. A lot of people don't know their worth, and that's why I say, I used to come like, oh, my name's Alex. Like, my name is 20, you know? Like, that's my artist name. And that's why I say I'm an artist all around because I do everything.
So you know your identity.
From A to Z.
Be, do, have. So you see, he labeled himself as an artist. He also labeled himself as an entrepreneur, businessman.
Yeah.
All right? See, those are labels.
That's all I know.
Because if you label yourself as an employee, people are going to treat you like an employee.
Right.
They're expecting that you're going to ask for a paycheck.
Yeah.
Right? But as an entrepreneur, we're looking at how can we work together? How can we collaborate?
Yeah.
You get me? It's a different way of approaching people. As an employee, you're looking for a job. You're trained to look for a job. As an entrepreneur, you're looking at a collaboration. How can we basically do a joint venture, your company with our company? How can we both, benefit not just ourselves, but benefit the world?
Right.
Right?
Right.
What else, 20? So what made you come here? And who brought you here?
My guy Esteban, man.
Esteban?
Yeah.
Where you met Esteban?
Balling at the gym, LA Fitness.
Oh, so you a baller?
Yeah.
Shot caller?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
No way.
We balled in the league, say like two years ago.
No way.
Maybe, like Secaucus. Right
But
down
hold
there.
up, are you a baller?
Yeah, I'm a baller.
So you B-O-N.
All in.
Balling.
Balling.
B-O-N.
All in.
So you love basketball too, brother?
Yeah.
So we share a
No,
common
100%.
sport. You know why I love basketball?
Why?
It reveals people's character.
No, 100%.
You got me?
So
It reveals
listen,
people's character.
the way that I started getting better at life, business, everything, is I started looking at basketball and comparing the two.
Sports.
And the way you can either be a team leader, you could be the person that when somebody missed 4 or 5 shots in a row, you get mad.
Ah! So you
pout,
see?
sit back, or you encourage them. Keep shooting.
Keep
going.
shooting. You miss
Keep going.
100% of shots you don't take.
We ain't playing for money. Shoot. Go.
You
Go
see?
ahead. You know what I mean?
See,
So-
now
and
that's positive mental
life.
attitude.
That's life.
The minute you see a person literally get mad when somebody misses a shot, like, yo, bro, okay, he missed a shot. How about when you miss a shot? Do
Right.
you want me to be mad?
Right.
So when you approach life from a different perspective, your whole life changes.
Yeah.
Why be miserable just because a person missed a shot?
Right.
Why not encourage them? Hey, yo, bro, take another shot.
Yeah.
Empower them.
Yeah.
Don't belittle them. I always tell all my guys is, first of all, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right.
Second of all, what you lack in skills, make it up in numbers. So I want you to repetition, baby.
Yeah.
Repetition. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to learn a lot of things in basketball. I would love to play basketball with you. You got me?
Yeah. Vice versa.
You got me? Because
Yeah.
we share something in common.
For sure.
And the best way to literally, be around this individual is through basketball. Because in business, bro, I've learned something. Business is serving, but I learned too that I'm a giver. I love serving.
Yeah.
You got me? And business is a game. If you take care of business, business takes care of you. First you become valuable, then you become scarce. I've learned in business that he who pays attention. I don't know if it makes sense.
He who pays.
He who pays attention. Most people, you know why most people that don't make it in business?
Why?
They're not paying. They don't pay the
Right.
price with their time.
Yep.
And they don't pay the price with their money.
Right.
You got me? As a coach, I've learned that when I coach people, mentor people for free, since it's free, they don't value it.
Yeah.
But when I charge them, what do you think they do?
Hey, you ain't gonna
They
waste
take
that
it
time.
serious.
Yeah, you ain't gonna waste
Right?
that
Because if
time.
I charge you a consultation, 30 minutes, $5,000, you best believe that you're gonna be like, I want this shit recorded.
Nah, for real.
You got me? Because if you're charging me $5,000, it's because I could probably make double. Facts? Minimum, I gotta make double.
Right.
If a person's charging me $5,000 minimum, I gotta make 10.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong. And the Bible says, God, be fruitful and multiply. I'm a fruitful God. You got me?
Yeah.
Make sense? Yeah. What else? So Esteban brought you here exactly for what, brother?
Yeah, I mean, he told me he just wanted to connect and that you guys got something beautiful going on over here, and he definitely wanted me to help see
Okay,
what's going
our
on.
mission, our vision,
Yeah.
my purpose is helping people accomplish their dreams.
Right.
Accomplishing my dream has been way too easy. Way too easy, bro. Do I look like the type of guy to tell my dreams to people?
I don't know.
I show them with my actions, my results. It's a difference between telling people,
Right.
I work hard in silence and let success make the noise.
Right.
Because I became the person. I do what it takes
Yeah.
so I could have whatever I want to have.
Right.
You got me?
Right.
I don't listen to people who tell me things cannot be done.
100%.
You got me? Make sense?
100%.
So I'm cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
That's why in basketball, when I shoot from half court. So when we play, you got me? I had people back in the day, before, or new people, when we play, they're like, why this guy shooting from so deep? Why? He should shoot from three-point line or take it inside the hoop.
You know my mindset? 'Cause
What's your mindset?
I was never a shooter. I was never a shooter growing up. I wasn't taught the fundamentals of basketball. I was just athletic, could run, and I'm going to clean up. So you going to miss 7, 8 shots, I'm going to get that rebound. I'm going to get it back to you.
You see, I'm a hustler too in the court. I'm only 5'8", bro.
So if I know that you shooting from half
but I
court-
don't like saying it. I like, you know,
Right.
you got me? Because I don't like selling myself. I like being the underdog, bro.
Yeah.
I like being the underestimated, bro. In business, life, in my personal level with female, I love being that guy that, you got me, that people don't know what type of business I have, who's the women I'm with,
Yeah.
you got me, who are my family, people love me, you got me, what do I do? Like, that just turns me on, just being
that's
different.
my way. I'm the
You got
background
me?
guy. I grew up, you know, I love Kanye, but my favorite person was Virgil. You know, he was the
Oh,
background.
you see, have you read his book?
No, I didn't.
Oh my
I got
God.
I have to.
Oh my God. Virgil habló.
I gotta read it.
Bro, you haven't read his book?
Nah.
Let me shut up. Bro, so you love, rest in peace, Virgil.
Right.
Clothing, so you know clothing, you share also.
Yeah, of course.
Siempre fresh, nunca stress,
Come on,
everything.
man.
You see, now when you make a shot, you gotta be everything. You know what I mean? Just to give it some hype, some energy.
Right.
Life is about being energy. Right? Entertaining, value-taining.
Yeah.
Right? Bo, you gotta read that book, bro.
Nah, I will.
You got me?
I will.
But making a long story short, what else? What else can I ask you, man? So Esteban brought you to just simply connect?
Yeah, connect, and obviously, I wasn't even prepared to be on the podcast. He told me, but I didn't psych my mind.
Bro,
to it.
if
But
you
we
stay
here.
ready, you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah, exactly.
You got me?
So it's like, you know what? I'm in the fire and I'm here, so I'm ready to talk.
You
Let's-
see, my
let's- let's
respect.
go.
You see, if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. Why leave things for another day when it could be done today?
100%.
You got me?
Yeah.
You were not. I'm not saying you were not supposed to be, but I didn't even know I was gonna be sitting down talking to another person.
Right.
Right. But as you guys can see, even improvising, talking to another person that I just met today,
Yeah.
I don't get stuck. Or you saw I got stuck. Or you see me, you know, afraid to be myself.
Right.
One of my biggest flex that you're gonna notice with me, I'm myself. He or she that's gonna love me, or the people I attract, they're gonna love me because who I am.
Yeah.
They accept me because who I am.
Yeah.
Some people it rubs them off the wrong way. I have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
In the court, I'm that guy like, yo, guys, come on. We got an hour, like me, I got an hour to play.
Right.
I go to play. I don't go to talk.
Yeah.
Let's take care of business. You got me?
Yeah.
Some of the guys, they go sit down, waste time. You know, like to me, why go there to waste time?
Yeah.
Everything I do, like I look at time as my most valuable resource.
Right.
And if I'm gonna take an hour of my day to play ball, I'm gonna be all in. And best believe, I'm gonna be all in.
Right.
You got me? And if people are not ready, no problem. We'll play without you. You got me straight up. I'm one of those. It makes sense or no?
No, it makes sense.
I got too
100%.
much energy. If I got next, I'm gonna be shooting back and forth. I can't be sitting down waiting.
Right.
I got too much energy.
Right.
And that has helped me, bro. Literally,
Right.
it has helped me.
So I got one question for you.
Yes.
When was that pivotal moment as a child that woke you up?
The pivotal moment that woke me up as a child was basically when I saw myself without the love of my life, which was my mother. She's still alive, right? When I saw, you know, my cousins and everybody with their mother and their father together, and my father, he's a drinker, right? He doesn't smoke, but he was drinking all his life, just partying his life because he was young. You got me? And my grandmother was obviously the one that raised me, but it was not the same having your mother.
Yeah.
You got me being there. So literally that was the when I was like, yo, my mother's in DR. My father still haven't brought her to the country. You get me? She came when I was 8. So I was like, oh, that means I literally gotta be independent.
Yeah.
I gotta depend on my own. You got me? And take initiative. You got me? Do my own milk. You got me? You know what I mean or no?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, clean my own ass, take my own shower. Make sense or no?
Right.
That was literally a wake-up call for me. Like
What age was this?
Literally, my mother came when I was 8, and they brought me to this country when I was like 9 months. You got me? I put it like that. They used to babysit me when I was like 2 years something old in a furniture store. Because I come from a family that are business people. except my father. You get me?
Yeah.
So those were things that woke me up. And also things that woke me up was basically when my father was not leading by example, but I still use him as an example.
Yeah.
Because you could use other people as an example of the person you don't want to be like.
100%.
While still respecting them.
Right.
So I used to see what everything my father used to do. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, believe it or not, and they used to talk to me about female, because I had 3 daughters from 3 different women. My father had multiple kids from different women. So, you get me? I said I don't want to be like my father and have kids with different women. And believe it or not, that was the only thing I caught up from my father. But then I was like, I've been blessed. That was a blessing. Because the thing was, I became so attracted to females that females was obviously for a female to give you a kid without you even asking for it.
Right.
They trying to get pregnant or this and this, that's because you're a quality man.
Yeah.
They see a future with you,
Yeah.
right? They trying to secure the bag.
Yeah,
So
100%.
that was another wake-up call. When I was like, damn, I'm a real high-value man. When I saw in high school and before that elementary, you got me middle school, you know, women were just, you know, I was a very likable guy, just being myself.
Yeah.
Make sense? But another wake-up call was basically my emotions. I saw myself that the love that I was not getting from, because the love I wanted was basically from my mother. So since I was not getting the love from my mother, even though they used to fly me out to Dominican Republic 4, 5, 6 times a year, it was not the same because I wanted my mother 24/7, right? So another wake-up call was basically the anger I had, because I used to get a lot of love in my household because I have a lot of aunts, uncles, you get me, a lot of cousins, right? So since a little kid, I was the oldest of the boys when it comes to my grandmother's side, my father's side, right? So I was getting the love, but what's the point of having quantity in love when in reality I wanted the quality of the one love, which was my mother, right? So a wake-up call was when I used to basically go to school, when somebody used to basically do something to me, I used to just flip. You know what I mean? I was very respectful, but I just didn't tolerate disrespect. Like I was that type of kid, like I'm like, yo, like if people would have known, like just inside me, I got so much fucking anger that I'll just destroy you in 1 second. You got me? So I saw myself like when I used to basically get mad at somebody, I used to not talk. Because I come from a father. My father's a doer, bro. One thing, my father's a drinker, but he's a doer. So when I say doer, my father is a man of action, but in a negative way. You got me? So I also took that as a positive because I said I don't want to lay my hands on people. But I used to let people start, but I was a finisher. I don't know if it makes sense. It's a lot of little things. I could sit here, bro. There's not just one thing that I could tell you that was the thing that it was pivotal in my life, that changed my life. Like everything, every experience, I'm thankful. I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything I've done, bro. Straight up. And like everything to me, it molded me into the man, the character that I have. You got me? Without me being raised around so many gang members, School Number 11, Trini, DDP, Latin Kings, Crips, you know, Mala Salpatrucha. You know, how old are you?
28.
28, I'm 34. You got me? A lot of these young guys, they're not even experiencing anything. Because back then, there was no social media to record these fights. Back then, like, that was really like, you used to fight machetes. You got me? You didn't know who was strapped up. Yo, niggas were strapped up, bro. You got me? Yo, people were strapped, bro. You got what I'm trying to say? So you gotta have the skill set too, like to be able to defend yourself. Because niggas used to jump niggas. So for you to not get jumped, I've noticed, for you to not get jumped in life, they had to see that you were a popular loner and you had character. That you were like literally respect or fear none. But when you're in a group settings, they're like, nah, this guy is probably part of a gang. You're most likely to get jumped when you're in a group than when you're by yourself. It's crazy. I'm probably going against the grain.
Think so?
Yeah. When you're in a group, bro, believe it or not, bro, I have more respect for a loner, popular loner, a man that's literally by himself. Like Albert Einstein said, be a loner. It gives you time to wander, seek more truths, and have holy curiosity. You make sense?
Yeah.
To get to know yourself. Bro, you could literally, I personally, I have more respect for a person that is a popular loner. Because you get to know yourself. You get to know what you're capable of doing. But when you're around too much energy and too much people, you got too much chaos. Right. That's why God sometimes takes you and isolates you, probably, takes you to prison or takes you to, to the hospital so you can reflect. Have you noticed people change because of three things? A broken heart, broken pockets, or trauma? Yep. So in another word, the question he's trying to ask me is, what was that trauma or what was that thing that happened to me, that major event that made me wake up, right or wrong? No. I'm here just translating it.
No, so that's one of them, but the other one is because you're very successful, or at least from what I see, you're very successful.
I'm just a successful failure, bro.
Right, we all are.
You know what I mean? I'm just a person that, I know how to fail forward.
But on that end, that's what I mean. So when did that switch hit for you?
You know what fail means?
Because
first attempt in learning. Fail. First attempt in learning. Right. Every beginner, every amateur or professional was a beginner. Yeah. So when you approach life from a student, from a learner perspective, your life is going to be easy.
Definitely.
You got me? To me, every game, I'm a student to every game.
I'm a student.
You got me? And I use everybody as a teacher. Right. You're going to be my teacher. Right. Because at the end of the day, I use everybody. I learn something from him, from her. Everybody, bro. Yeah. Look, in basketball, I hire a few coaches, paying them, bro. Bro, I've noticed that even me paying people, they used to fucking walk away from me. Because even the coaches, the trainers, I was a threat, bro. Bro, they saw me so hungry, bro. They've never seen a motherfucker with the hunger I had, bro. Bro, I was willing to literally start from scratch and unlearn everything I fucking ever knew. Yeah. Bro, you know what I ended up doing? What? Putting females to just give me the ball. I hired females, bro. I hired 2 females to literally just to improve my shooting. Yeah. I was literally doing 400 shots per day, bro. Mentira. Yo, I got to a level where I lacked in skills. I was making up in numbers. At every 20 shot, because I was doing 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah. I was doing 100 4 times, bro. Right? 4 sessions of 100. I'm giving you guys tips how you could improve your shooting. Yeah. I might not have the best form, but you best believe I'm going to let my results speak for you.
Yo, Chris, what's his name? On Thunder. He don't got the best form, but
who's Thunder?
NBA.
Oh, you see, I don't know who's Thunder. Who's Thunder?
Alexander. Gilchrist.
I don't know who's that.
Yo, I mean, he one of the best in the league right now. One of the best in the league. But his form?
Not one of the best form?
Not one of the best form, but he's one of the best scorers. And you ask people like Paul George and them, they say he a killer. Why? Because he's unorthodox. I don't know what he's going to do.
What else? To wrap this up. An hour and 37. What else? What other questions you have for me, bro?
Shoot. Let's see.
You can have everything you want in life as long as you can help enough other people get what they want. Zig Ziglar. I'm in the business of serving, helping. You got me? A lot of people don't understand that my obsession is secret number 1 from Business Secrets from the Bible, right? But I always had this obsession. It was just the fact, the coincidence that God had an individual, a Jew, a rabbi, Daniel Lapin, created this book, Business Secrets from the Bible, Spiritual Success Strategies for Financial Abundance. And his number 1 secret, right, is God wants each of us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. Right. For a person to be around me and for me to connect with a person, my standards are raised. I raise my standards so the universe can meet me there, right? People have to be aligned in my same mission. They got to be driven by purpose. Not purpose over income. Impact over income. Right. My purpose is helping people accomplish their dreams. Yeah. That's how we're able to impact. And that's how we get our fulfillment. PIF. Purpose, impact, fulfillment. Right. PIF. Pay it forward. So how can I pay things forward? I'm doing events. I want to do events. Public speaking. Right. We got a Wealth Map Summit. MAP as in Massive Action Plan. Right? We're also doing, the podcasting. Yep. Right? Because communication is one of the highest levels of value creation. Right? Right? As a visionary, I'm also helping people understand that an idea is just a dream without execution. We could turn an idea into money. That's why we're successful. Yeah. Right? So a lot of people are not going after their dreams because they don't have people of like us, because I'm going to include you as well in this mission, right? That projects whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve, right? If you could believe it, you could achieve it, right? And that's the thing. My issue with people is that most people, they don't believe in themselves because they have way too many people projecting their limitations into them, right? So making a long story short, where do you need help? And I can help you. That's how I approach people. What can I bring to your table? Right? But also, then I ask the person, what can you bring to the world's table? Forget about me. What can you bring to the table of the world? Can you say to the world?
Shoot. Well, for me, this is why when it comes to life, I live for self. We all do, but I don't live for myself. I live to show everyone else their potential.
So you're a servant leader.
Yeah, I'm a servant leader, 100%. I'm here to bridge the gap, and that's my whole thing behind proper structure. The reason why I took that name, shout out to my boy Leak, because he wanted to do a clothing brand. And I remember when I was trying to figure out a name, start this company and everything, I'm like, proper structure. Yo, let's can I use that for real? And let's make this something, because that name just stuck with me. The second he said that to me, it stuck with
Proper
me.
structure. And I'm going to say something, and sorry to interrupt you, with just the word structure. Because I always say, if you could break down one word into detail, that's how you could say that you don't even understand the word. But I'm going to say something when it comes to structure. You know why most people do not make it in life?
Why?
Their life doesn't have structure. Systems and process. Structures, systems and process is structure, bro. When you structure your life and you basically organize your life and organize your life, design your life overall of what you value, and find your purpose, what the world needs, and also what you can get paid for. That's a factor, bro. Because we're also here not just to simply make a living, but also we can make a fortune, right? So the way I structure my life is to do what I love while I'm serving at the highest level, but also I'm also getting paid at the highest level. And I've noticed that in churches, they don't want people to get paid at the highest level. You get me? They preach that when you're, in abundance, when you're, I don't want to call it chasing money, because I always say chase problems. When you leave here, it says stop chasing money, chase problems, and find solutions to those problems. Right? I'm always chasing problems, because I always have those solutions to those problems. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Wish for more solutions. Wish for you to become better. To be able to solve that. So you can become the bridge to solve the problem for these people. Right? So what problems are you solving in the world?
In this world, be real with you, that's something I'm still figuring out.
Well, you see, I could bring clarity. Perfect thing. You need a coach. You need a mentor. You need somebody that's been there, that done it. You need somebody that, first of all, would inspire your dreams and motivates you to achieve them. If you want a Ferrari, you got to be around somebody with a Ferrari. If you want a mansion, you got to be around people with a mansion. Maybe I'm wrong. If you want a business, you want to be around people that are business people. Maybe I'm wrong. Right? Why people are not doing it? It's crazy. Like,
people don't,
for example, if you're into a clothing brand, you want to be around people that started clothing brand. You want to interview people that, how you started your clothing brand. You want to hear those stories, those from rags to riches. Right? From zero to hero. You need a coach also, because a coach will also is a person who builds your character and potential through belief and encouragement. What did I say? Most people do not believe in themselves. Right? Also, you need someone who touches your life forever. As a coach, the coach, you don't want somebody to be easy on you. You want somebody to be, believe it or not, if you do what's easy, your life is going to be what?
Man.
Hard.
It's going to be hard.
If you do what's hard, your life is going to be easy. It's all perspective. So, see, that's the thing. Most people are lost. And with all due respect, I don't want to say you're lost, but most people, they need a blueprint. They need a formula. And success leaves clues. And believe it or not, people watching these episodes, the little that you met me today, are you hyped? Because I'm hyped listening to myself. I'm my number one fan. I promise you that if you go and listen to everything I said, and Esteban sends you this thing and you repost it or do whatever you got to do, I promise you that it could impact a few people.
Word.
Right?
Word.
Or you just cut our own interview and you upload short clips to your gram
Right.
or to different places. You're gonna see, like, I got the best out of you. You got the best out of me.
Right.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Give me your most difficult question. If you have Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, or Steve Jobs, rest in peace, in front of you, what will you ask them? If God using me as their voice to answer you the question, what question will you ask them?
Shit.
Or Jeff Bezos, any leader. What question will you ask him? What's your biggest
know.
problem, your biggest obstacle?
I don't know.
Your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge? See, I'm an Aries, so some days I wake up with the most confidence in the world. Some days I wake up, I don't got that confidence.
So you live by signs. What are they called? Cardiac signs? Zodiac signs?
Yeah,
See, I'm a Gemini. If I go talk to you about signs,
my sister's a Gemini, so she got two sides to her.
2 sides.
No, not even.
But
She got eight.
we all got
She
2
eight.
sides.
Yeah,
You
but
got me a nice side and a fucked up side.
No, 100%.
You got me?
Yeah.
But you see, I don't go by zodiac signs.
Yeah, no, I don't
That's
live by
all.
it.
That's all labels.
No, I don't
You
live
got
by
me?
it, but it definitely there is proven fact that
I
it
respect
plays a part in
I respect that,
the way
but you
that
got
move.
me.
That's all.
You see, I focus all my energy in just me, because
Yeah.
I feel like even if zodiac signs can label you as a certain way, you could restructure your whole character, your whole personality.
100%.
Right?
100%.
So
Right.
I wouldn't label myself.
It's all about understanding.
It's all
yourself,
about.
who you are. Yeah.
But what question do you have for me? Like, what question would you ask me? Or what question would you ask the world? Or what person in the world, if you had them in front of you, what question will you ask them? Clarity is power. I'm trying to give you clarity. Because you said when you wake up, some days you do want to conquer the world. Some days you feel like you don't. You see, every day I wake up like I want to conquer the world. Because I'm doing what I love.
Yeah.
With the people I love. In the locations I love. You got me? If I want to be in Florida right now, I just take a flight.
Right.
If I want to be around with other people, I just take another flight.
Right.
You got me?
Yeah.
Which I should. I haven't been traveling every week. I should be traveling. I'm happier when I'm traveling every week. I'll say it on camera.
Right.
Simple, because I'm here, around different people. You got me? And it's simple. Just, people have less access to me. Because when people think they have access to you, they think they already know you. Y'all motherfuckers, sorry for my cursing, but not sorry. Nobody knows me, because I don't even know myself. Every day, you live and you learn. Right. And every day is another day to get to know thyself.
Right. Right.
What questions, brother? To wrap this up.
One question. All right. What's the first thing you're going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, wake up and conquer my dreams. And before that, I'm a thankful, grateful individual, which I pray and meditate.
Yep.
You got me? Even when I'm taking a shit, I'm meditating. Right. Straight up. How many people born in the world you know like that? Huh?
Too many.
And I'm going to literally take care of all my priorities.
Yeah.
And I'm going to focus on myself. Because I take care of me for you and for the world.
Right.
Right? So you could take care of you for me and for the world.
Right.
Right?
Right.
If God gives you another opportunity to wake up, why wouldn't you start the day with an attitude of gratitude? Yeah. And literally, you have 2 options. You have the option of going to conquer your dreams or going to conquer somebody else's dream. Yeah. What are you going to do? Because that's an excellent question, right? Yeah. But what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I'm getting straight to it.
What straight to it means?
I'm going straight to the gym. I'm going to ball up because that's where I create my best ideas. And after that, get home, I get straight to work. Get to editing, get to making calls, get to pitching, creating decks, whatever I got to do.
See, I could help you work smarter, not harder. With all due respect.
Where?
You see? Smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. Yeah. You got me? Most people are working hard. Yeah. See, you're working under implementation as a business owner. I understand that as a business owner, either you own the business or the business owns you. I could help you have less worries. Mm-hmm. Are you making 7 figures in your business?
Right now, no.
What are you waiting for?
Getting there.
Getting there how? You need the right people.
Pitching.
You're pitching to who?
I'm building a team.
What type of team are you building?
A million teams. Yeah.
What type of team? together everyone achieves more. I understand that.
Production team.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, production team. And some, I didn't say this as well. My girl, she has her own business as well.
Oh, your girl has her
Yep,
own
yep.
business?
So,
What type of business she has?
She handles, so she used to be at Matt Brand, where it's an agency.
Okay.
But it represented the likes of Adidas, Nike, all those type of people, you know, helping them with PR, things like that.
Public relations. If
Yeah.
I was down to my last dollar, I would have invested in public relations.
So right
if
now, that's what
Bill Gates.
she's done. Does right now.
Have
So
you ever
she
heard
has
that quote?
companies. No.
Have your girl heard that quote ever before?
Say that quote one more time.
Any person at the top,
Right.
Bill Gates,
Yeah.
Steve Jobs, rest in peace,
Yeah.
Richard Branson,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, if there's one thing, if they lose all their money, if there's one thing they'll say, if I was down to my last dollar, like meaning if I don't have no more money, right? And any money I get, I would invest it all in public relations.
Right.
Public relations is your relationship with the public,
Right.
right? Being in front of camera,
Yep.
you know, the media,
Yep.
right? Because that's how you're gonna attract more attention.
Yeah.
And that's how you're gonna be able to attract more opportunities.
Right.
But also bring opportunities for other people, create
Exactly.
opportunities,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So, making a long story short, we could definitely collaborate and, you know, structure something together
Right.
where we could just help the world while we
Yeah.
also helped ourselves.
Exactly.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So you're pretty much into editing, video editing, all that.
Video editing, photography.
So
Yeah.
you could literally take
Cinematography.
our piece of content right now
Yeah.
that we created,
Right.
and you could literally bring it to life.
Yeah, I can chop it up a million ways. Figure out a way how to
Say no
structure
more.
it a different
Say
way.
no more.
All that type of
Esteban,
stuff.
just we don't need the content that I did with Esteban, with Andy, with Vanessa. All you need is to give him the content that he did with me. You have him, you know, chop that up. You got me? We'll see how fast he moves, right?
Yeah.
And you'll see that whatever value he's bringing to the table, I'll be able to multiply that value back to his table. You get me? Because from what I see, I picked up his brain without, you know, judging a book by its cover. Just on what he said he normally does. You got me? Which I don't judge him. You got me? Because I don't know how much time he developed, invested into not just working his temple. Because he said he starts his day working his physical, then bowling, playing basketball. Well, he didn't include there his golden hour, his personal development hour. You get me? His, you know, time to personal develop himself, to acquire more skill sets, right? So he could take his craft to the next level.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're here calling people, editing video, in reality, you're not perfecting your craft, believe it or not. You might look at it like you're perfecting your craft. Somebody else could do that. Because it's not how, it's who. Make sense? Because you could be leveraging that time to now get to the next level. But that's another topic for another day. In the meantime, guys, please subscribe to the channel, CMR Podcast. It's a new channel. Like the video or dislike the video. Put the comments. It could be positive, it could be negative. Comments are not gonna be deleted. It don't matter if they're negative. You could call me whatever you wanna call me. You could literally say anything you wanna say. Your opinion of me would never become my reality. I rather negative comments than positive. Because, you know, the negative stuff circulates better than the positive.
Right.
You got me? It's like in basketball. I want you to tell me, you got no left.
Come on,
You
man.
can't jump.
LeBron
You don't
would
got
be-
no shot.
LeBron wouldn't be LeBron if the world ain't hate him.
You got me?
So.
Because I'm going to take that as fuel, baby. That's how I energize myself. That's why I'm the man with the highest energy.
Right.
Es mentira.
Yo.
20. In Spanish, 20. Y más de 20.
Yeah. 20.
Man, I do that Spanglish, bro. You don't mind if I call you 20, right?
I don't mind.
Ay,
don't
pero
mind.
$20, no 20 pesos. Es mentira. Es mentira. Let's see the six-pack. Six-pack check.